It has been called the most demonic structure known to man, and tonight, these two warriors take their place on the battleground with hopes of outlasting the other and walking away with the richest reward obtainable. The WWE Championship, an iconoclast, an apex predator, and a one-way trip to Hell in a Cell. Teams of three align together for the ultimate bragging rights competition. Who will fall by the wayside and who will walk away victorious? Who will scratch and claw from bell to bell and be willing to pay the price to hold the gold? And who will be the last man standing? A rising star, a franchise player, and absolutely no holds barred. Tonight, only the toughest men and women will enter these hallowed halls, but only the strongest will survive.
And now, WWE presents WWE Survivor Series, Best of the Best.
Welcome inside a sold-out TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts for your Thanksgiving 2022 edition of the WWE Survivor Series. Tonight, a last man standing matchup with a lot of bragging rights on the line. The WWE Championship will be defended inside Hell in a Cell and so much more here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Your second championship match here this evening. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here at Survivor Series. And a man who has held the Intercontinental Championship on multiple occasions in his career, looking to win back the gold yet again here tonight. And the show-off Dolph Ziggler earned this opportunity to become the number one contender a number of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, part of a fatal five-way elimination matchup. Things came down to Dolph Ziggler and Mustafa Ali. As you see here, Dolph Ziggler, super kick, knocked Ali's lights out. A 1-2-3 had Dolph Ziggler on the way to here tonight. The TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts could be the home of yet another run with the Intercontinental Championship for Dolph Ziggler. It will not come with an easy opponent on the other end of the ring. The current Intercontinental Champion, the Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, who owns a victory over Dolph Ziggler in recent history. He has been dominant ever since showing up from NXT and joining the main roster, and I'm sure that win over Dolph Ziggler has been looming in the mind of the show-off ever since, but especially in the lead-up to Survivor Series. The champion looks cold and calculated as always here tonight. And we talked about it earlier tonight in the midst of our Cruiserweight Championship matchup, but just 24 hours ago on Main Event, this man, Tommaso Ciampa, as well as Roderick Strong, defeated Ricochet and Dolph Ziggler in a tag team matchup, and Dolph Ziggler unfortunately eating the pin in that contest. So you gotta wonder what the mental state is of the show-off here tonight. He can't let that loss just 24 hours ago affect his game plan against the Blackheart Tommaso Ciampa. We know Ciampa, how dangerous he can be inside of that ring. He will pick apart Dolph Ziggler if he allows him to here tonight. But that goal that Tommaso Ciampa grasps so tightly, Dolph Ziggler has held multiple times in his career. If anything, it is a title that has become synonymous throughout Dolph Ziggler's career. And the show-off wants another crack to hold gold yet again here in the WWE. But will it be at Tommaso Ciampa's expense? Ciampa knows he can beat Dolph Ziggler. He's done it before in the lead up to Judgment Day, which was the night Ciampa walked away with the Intercontinental Championship. Can he do it again, or will tonight, Thanksgiving 2022, will luck be striking for the show-off here tonight in Boston? We're going to find out right now. The stage is set. The time is right now. Let's send things down to the ring for your introductions.
Introducing the challenger From Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler. And introducing the champion from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds. He is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Tommaso Ciampa.
You may not like Tommaso Ciampa. You may think he's a cold-hearted son of a bitch, because quite frankly, he is. But there's one thing you can't take away from that man, and that's the brutality that he brings each and every time he steps foot inside of the squared circle. Ciampa is one tough competitor. The reason he is the Intercontinental Champion right now. Will Dolph Ziggler be able to pull off this victory and dethrone Ciampa, handing him his first loss since arriving to the main roster? We are going to find out right here, but Ciampa immediately unloading on Ziggler. Will that be a knockout blow? And oh man, close call for the show-off immediately after the bell sounded. Dolph Ziggler cannot allow that from the champ, Tommaso Ciampa. This is going to be a short night for the Blackheart. Ciampa taking things to the outside already. Ever since arriving to the main roster, Ciampa owns victories over Dolph Ziggler, as we mentioned. Victory over Ilya Dragunov, victory over Pete Dunne. And of course, as we mentioned 24 hours ago, in that tag team matchup, Ciampa and Strong defeating Ziggler and Ricochet. Ciampa also owns a victory over Dominic Mysterio as well. Ciampa's been undefeated since showing up to Monday Night Raw from NXT. He had an impressive run at NXT, former multiple-time NXT Tag Team Champion, former NXT World Champion. Ciampa was the face of that brand, and already, since arriving to Monday Night Raw, has become one of the faces of Monday Nights as well. But right now, Ziggler's looking to rearrange the mug of Tommaso Ciampa in the corner. This is what Dolph Ziggler's got to do. He's got to throw Ciampa off his game. He's got to build momentum. The crowd here in Boston tonight got to be behind the show-off. Ziggler's got to... Dolph Ziggler again. Oh, man, another knockout blow with that knee. Oh, but Ziggler right there. Nice drop toe hold. Ziggler's trying to avoid that hard-hitting offense from the Intercontinental Champion. Remember, as we mentioned, Dolph Ziggler survived and was the last man standing in a 5-man elimination matchup a number of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. Dolph Ziggler defeated Rey Mysterio, Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Mustafa Ali to become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship on that night. Absolutely earning his right to be under the bright lights here on pay-per-view. Thanksgiving 2022. We want to thank you all again for joining us so far here this evening. We still got a great night of action lined up, including the Hell in the Cell match for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton versus Edge for the final time ever in their careers. Going to go one-on-one for the most prestigious prize in the business today. Ziggler headed to the top of Tommaso Ciampa. We're going to make sure Ziggler can't mount the offense that he had in mind. Tommaso Ciampa is just about continuing his momentum, continuing on with this Intercontinental Championship run. For Dolph Ziggler, remember, he took a few months off, was down in NXT, became the NXT champion while he was down there. But returned to Monday Night Raw on the Raw after SummerSlam back in June. And for the most part, has seen success. A few losses in between. The biggest one, obviously, as we mentioned, being to Tommaso Ciampa, but Ziggler has had a steady climb back to the top of the mountain and is looking to really establish himself yet again, even at this late part in his career. It really feels like every time Dolph Ziggler tries to mount some momentum in this contest, Tommaso Ciampa is right there to cut him off. Really not allowing Dolph Ziggler to bring his best right now, and Ciampa's looking to take things to the top rope. Superplex, down goes the show-off. To the disapproval of the crowd here in Boston, but I don't think Ciampa gives a damn. Into the cover, and not enough just yet to keep Dolph Ziggler down. We know how tough Dolph Ziggler is, the heart and soul of the WWE. One of the heart and souls of WWE for many years. Dolph's had a decorated career, and forget what we were about to say, because that may have been a knockout blow. Super kick, but Tommaso Ciampa gets his shoulder up at the last second. Out of nowhere, Dolph struck with that super kick, the same kick that earned himself the #1 contendership for this matchup. Dolph Ziggler almost adding another Intercontinental Championship reign to his already decorated career that we are about to focus on. Ziggler has been IC Champion, has been United States Champion, Tag Team Champion, Mr. Money in the Bank, World Heavyweight Champion. Dolph Ziggler's done a lot in his illustrious career here in the WWE, but he ain't slowing down anytime soon. Was moments away from defeating Tommaso Ciampa there, but Ziggler ain't giving up, ain't going down without a fight. Missing for that basement dropkick, Ciampa avoiding it at the very last second. Now let's see what the Intercontinental Champion's gonna throw. Went for a dropkick of his own, but Ziggler had that scouted. And a nice swinging neck breaker, simple but effective on Tommaso Ciampa. And interesting to note here, Ciampa's had a history of neck problems. So that swinging neck breaker definitely gonna do some damage to Tommaso Ciampa, and you see there. Ciampa went for that discus lariat, little thrown off, miscalculated it, and that may have been the result of some of that offense from Dolph Ziggler. Oh no. The Intercontinental Champ's in trouble. Dolph Ziggler's tuning up the band. Went for a super kick, but Ciampa ducks in a big boot from the Intercontinental Champion. And Ciampa better be counting his lucky stars that he got out of the way right there. And now he sends Dolph Ziggler into the mat. We were moments away from another knockout, I believe. And now Ciampa with the kick. Could be going. Oh no. Oh, down on the knees. And that is going to do it. Ciampa into the cover. And no, Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler gets the shoulder up. Don't knock Dolph Ziggler. Do not count that man out. Ciampa pulling out some of his best moves in his arsenal, but Dolph Ziggler lives to survive another moment here tonight at Survivor Series. Whips him off into the corner, and Ziggler, the punishment, starting to reap its toll in this matchup. Dolph is down, and still fighting is Dolph Ziggler. Lefts and rights. Anything he can throw at Tommaso Ciampa. Super kick #2, he hits it. No, Ciampa counts up. And a knee. Oh man, Dolph Ziggler may have just missed a window of opportunity there. Ciampa just absorbed the super kick. Fairy tale ending. Into the cover he goes. And the Intercontinental Championship remains with the Black Heart of the WWE. What a fight from bell to bell. Gotta give credit where it's due. Dolph Ziggler threw all he had at Tommaso Ciampa. There was the first super kick, which we thought might have knocked out Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, right there. What a really page-turning moment in this matchup. Dolph Ziggler's eating that offense right to the back. Ziggler was able to hit another super kick, but unfortunately for Tommaso Ciampa, there you see it. Bounced right back up, absorbed the blow.
And still, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Tommaso Ciampa!
And was able to hit that fairy tale ending. And it's a fairy tale ending for no other man but Tommaso Ciampa here tonight. The Intercontinental Championship remains in the cold-hearted grasp of the Black Heart of the WWE. Like him or not, Ciampa's one of the toughest son of a bitches walking this planet today, and he proves it yet again here tonight in Boston. Dolph Ziggler falls to Ciampa, but the question remains, who's going to be next to step up to the Intercontinental Champion and have a run at the gold?